Alright, so Dragon Ball Legends just dropped a brand new Legends information, and let me tell you, this one had it all. New Ultra, new events, new equip, new lag to complain about, the whole buffet. Tanny showed up looking like he hadn't slept in 3 days, and by the end of the video, neither had I, because apparently Bandai woke up and said, what if we just made November pure chaos? So we got a new Ultra Half-Corrupted Fusion Zamasu, a crazy new campaign, guild battles, and the most shocking part of all, a promo code that actually gives Chrono Crystals. Bandai, are you feeling okay? Alright, I'm joking, but let's break it all down because this update is looking pretty good right now. There's a lot going on under the hood. Some good, some questionable, and some that made me physically pause the video and whisper, yeah, we're definitely dying in PvP next week. So let's talk about everything new coming to Dragon Ball Legends and why this update might secretly be one of the most important ones of 2025. Alright, first and foremost, let's start off with the main event. The part that broke Twitter and made every future main start foaming out the mouth. Ultra Half-Corrupted Fusion Zamasu is here. He's purple, he's angry, he's got the I hate mortals aura turned up to 100, and when he dies, the entire sky becomes Zamasu. Literally. Infinite Zamasu appears as part of his death animations, covering the whole screen like your phone's giving up, bro. And you'd think that's just a visual flare, but no. When he dies, he explodes. So that's dealing damage to everyone, including standby members, and inflicting heavy bleed, poison, and paralysis on the enemy team. So even when he loses, you're winning. That's peak toxic energy, y'all. Now here's where things get spicy, man. I noticed a couple things out here that popped out in his kit to me. One being that he's a purple unit buffing future and powerful opponent, which is awesome. His unique gauge is counter-based similar to Beast Gohan, so it charges over time and auto-counters rising rushes and ultimates. And when it triggers, it not only deals massive damage, but gives buff to the crit rate, draw speed, and element disadvantage nullification. Basically, this man's whole entire existence screams, touch me and I'll sue, bro. And just like in the anime, he's a tanky menace. His defense scales up as his HP drops, and when he's below 50%, he starts breaking your cards, reducing sub counts, and nullifying switch locks. Oh, and his special move and green card? Yeah, they're cracked. You can combo off them, restore ki, and ignore cover changes. Bro, it's like Bandai looked at Beast Gohan and said, yeah, but what if he was divine? Alright, so moving on, now it's time to talk about the festival that actually comes with the character itself as well as the PvP season. So obviously, a new Ultra means a new campaign, and this one's called, this too is good for the combos, for creation, which sounds less like a campaign and more like something your opponent says before they rise and rush you, but you know, whatever. Here's what's happening. So we got a new PvP season titled The World Forever Free of Corruption. All Zamasu characters give 30% RP gains, meaning PvP this season is basically going to be a mirror match simulator, and any future units sitting in the C or B tier, yeah, they're getting bumped to A tier for extra buffs. So if you've ever wanted to relive the Zamasu Everywhere trauma from 2020, congratulations, it's back. We're about to enter a PvP season where every player looks like they're role-playing as a god. Also, there is a special title called Strongest Zamasu Zealot in the universe. Hopefully I said that right. But either way, that's for those who grind it out, which is honestly hilarious. You're not just climbing RP anymore, you're climbing toward enlightenment. So next up, we've got a new tower-style event called Mortals You Must Be Expunged. 10 stages, 500 Chrono Crystals total. It's from the enemy's perspective, which is actually a nice twist in my opinion, making you play as Zamasu and Goku Black against mortals. Which finally, bro, a chance to live out that divine judgment fantasy without getting rising rushed in PvP. Battle bonus units, you guessed it, Zamasu and Goku Black. So if you pull the new Ultra, this event's a free win farm. And now to speak about something that actually caught my eye during this presentation, the Guild Battle Mode. Alright, so I don't want to make a big deal out of this, but this one sounds big. Guild battles are officially coming to Dragon Ball Legends. So it's a 30v30 guild versus guild mode where players fight on board, made of panels, capturing bases, and trying to control the center. So imagine Dokkan's Battlefield met with Clash of Clans, but with Goku screaming at you. You earn something called GVG honors, which can be exchanged for Chrono Crystals and other rewards, so you know, there's a W over there. But the best part, this might actually give guilds a reason to exist other than collecting daily login points. Tani did say in the presentation that you'll need to coordinate times with your guild, which is code for prepare for absolute chaos in the Discord voice chat. Still though, this could be a sleeper if Bandai pulls it off right. And now, moving on, equipment fans, this one's for you because we're getting 2 new pieces of equipment, one for the LF Fusion Zamasu and one for purple future tag units like the new Ultra. So when you think about it, you can now make a full Zamasu team, bro. You can put the Goku Black Assist, who just got their Zenkai, the LF Fusion Zamasu, and Ultra Half-Corrupted Fusion Zamasu. Bro, it's like the holy trinity of salt and immortality. And if that wasn't enough, there's a new Mega Upgrade Bonanza for equipment, meaning it's the perfect time to waste 2,000 erasers and still not get a red slot. Bandai calls it Mega, we call it Mega Pain though, let's be real. They also announced the Android 21 event is back, celebrating the new Dragon Ball FighterZ DLC with Super Saiyan 4 Diamond Goku, which by the way is so fire, bro. Either way, you can get Max Z Power and Awakening Z Power from the event, plus a brand new unique equip for the Android 21, which by the way also buffs regen and Android tags, so yes, she can actually support Zamasu. Bandai low-key said every character is getting synergy whether you like it or not, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not complaining with this one, boys. And finally, the part that made everyone's jaw drop, not Ultra Zamasu, bro. Tanny dropped another promo code, and it's not fake. Promo code Future, by the way. Okay, but in all seriousness, all you gotta do is enter it in the web store, and you get some free Chrono Crystals, bro. Some actual free Chrono Crystals. All you really gotta do is link your Bandai Namco ID, which, to be fair, feels like a side quest with 6 steps and emotional damage, but honestly, bro, it's worth it. Oh, and while you're there, Bandai casually mentioned that the web store gives better rates than the in-game shop. So if you're still summoning through Google Play, Bandai's basically saying, hey, stop giving Apple money, bro. So yeah, that's pretty much it for everything that Legends dropped today. We got the new Ultra Zamasu, new events, new equips, guild battles, and Bandai giving us free Chrono Crystals like it's a holiday miracle. In all honesty, this update feels huge. The Zamasu hype alone is about to send PvP into divine chaos, and I for one can't wait to be lag switched by someone named God's Plan. Either way, y'all, drop a like if you're summoning for Zamasu, comment if your Wi-Fi is ready for infinite Lagmasu, and don't forget to use that promo code before Bandai remembers it exists. As always though, I'll see y'all in PvP, getting countered mid-rising rush by someone who still has full health. Peace out, mortals, and may your summons be blessed by the divine.